Three guys had big plays in basketball last night here on the site, and all of us won. And Craig Davis continued his red-hot roll as well. Hi, everyone. Al DeMarco here, and this is going to be your Wednesday video report. I've got a money-saving discount coupon code that'll save you $15 off a single purchase coming up in just a moment. Plus, last night, 2-0 sweep with my NBA free selections, giving you the Mavericks and their cover at Philadelphia, and the Rockets as they rolled over the Raptors. Oh, don't you just love that alliteration? And tonight, going to take a look at the Celtics-Nets game as I put that free pick run, which stands at 8-2 since Saturday on the line once more. Let's get busy though, first of all, and let me give props out to Anthony Red before talking about myself. Because otherwise, I'll get a call from A-Red saying, what, you couldn't mention me first? A-Red last night hit his second biggest play ever in basketball, an 80-dime release in the NBA, and he scored with the Mavericks in a nip-and-tuck affair, holding on for the cover. I'll tell you, if it wasn't for turnovers, they should have won that game outright at Philadelphia last night. They were catching 3. They lost by 2, but as I said, they should have won that game outright. Here's the deal, guys. In college and NBA action combined the past 2 seasons, Anthony Red's customers, $10 bettors, have won $8,180. And tonight, he has another play just as strong as the Mavericks were last night. It is his 80-dime college basketball winner, number 7 out of 9. Get it now from Anthony Red. As for me, yesterday I had a play that matched the highest rated play of my career in college basketball. It was a 15-dime release. And I always follow that up by reminding you that where Anthony, has an 80-dime play, 15 dimes may not sound big, but for me it is big because my rating scale is much more compact, where 99% of my plays are rated between 5 and 15 dimes. Occasionally I will have that ultra-rare 30-dime release, like I just had, my second of the entire college football season this past Saturday when East Carolina beat up Air Force 48-15. But those are few and far between. So a 15-dime selection is near the top of my rating scale, and I hit that highest rated play of my career last night. I told you Indiana would hammer North Carolina, and that's exactly what happened. The Hoosiers, laying 11 at home, rolled by 24 points. Well, tonight, guys, I have my ACC Big Ten Challenge Blowout of the Year, part number 2 going. And just like yesterday, I'm going to tell you the same thing again. I think this particular chalk wins by 15 points to get the cover. And again, going for winning day number 5 out of 6 overall. And this play is not only as strong as Indiana last night, but as strong as my college football total of the year winner on Friday with Arizona and Arizona State over, and my NBA highest rated play with the New York Knicks by 22, laying 7 at New Orleans last Tuesday, which boosted my record with those plays in the NBA alone to 39-20-3 over the past 3 seasons. Finally, Chuck O'Brien scoring last night with his then second biggest college release of the season, a 75-dime winner with DePaul over Fairfield. That was just as strong as a 75-dime winner on Carolina over Philadelphia on Monday night, and it was bigger than his consecutive 60-dime winners on the Patriots over the Jets on Thanksgiving, on Middle Tennessee, easy for me to say, Middle Tennessee State over Troy on Saturday, and the Colts over the Bills on Sunday. Well, tonight, he's raising the bar once more. He has his second biggest play of the college basketball season, but this time it is an 80-dime release. Non-conference game of the year, a double-digit winner, he proclaims. He's won 5 of the past 6 days, and in that stretch, $10 bettors have won $2,970 in less than a week. 80-dime non-conference game of the year winner goes tonight for Chuck O'Brien. Finally, I also mentioned Craig Davis. Winning day number 13 of 19 going today. 20-dime winner number 2 in a row. It's an underdog shocker. $10 bettors have won $3,125 over the past 18 days, as he's won Sunday, Monday, and Tuesday. Last night, 20-dime winner, Maryland in the ACC Big Ten Challenge, a 5-point dog. I didn't understand that line. Didn't understand how Maryland was a 5-point dog, and well, proved this all right because Terrapins won by 20 points last night over Northwestern. Oh, FYI, Chris Jordan, because if I don't mention Chris Jordan after talking about Chris Davis, I'll get another mention. I'll get another phone call going, why didn't you mention me today? Chris Jordan, 10 out of 11 winning days. 10 of 11 winning days. $1 bettors have won $3,300 in that 11-day stretch. It makes you sick if you weren't involved with Chris over the past 11 days, doesn't it? I know the feeling, trust me. Tonight, biggest college basketball release of the season. He ups the ante to a 400-star play, and he has 3 of them. It's his 400-star trifecta. So in essence, he is taking over 1/3 of that profit, that bankroll that he's accumulated over the past 11 days, putting it all on the line tonight. He had a 400-star winner last night with Virginia Tech by 16 over Iowa. And remember, he has just won 7 straight 300-star releases, and these plays are stronger than those. So those are among the hot handicappers for you. Before I get to your pre-pick, let me give you your money-saving discount coupon code. It is going to be 15 cold. 15 cold, 15 COLD. 15 cold, 15 COLD. Now, for your free pick tonight, guys, I'm going to go with the Brooklyn Nets. Getting 3.5. It was 4.5 last night. It's dropped a full point already today. Getting 3.5 points at Boston. Now, the Nets, of course, are coming off that biggest win of the season for them as they downed the Knicks in overtime on Monday, 96-89. They have won and covered 3 straight, beating the Clippers by 10, the Blazers by 13, the Knicks, of course, in overtime. Of course, those were all at home. Now they're on the road. Where they've lost their last 2, but they did beat the Celtics earlier this season, 102-97 as a 4.5 to 5 point chalk at home November 15th. Many will point to that game and say, hey, the Celtics didn't have Rajon Rondo in that contest. I look at that game and go, well, you know, the Nets didn't have Gerald Wallace in that game, and he is definitely their best rebounder. Better rebounder than Brook Lopez, but that's not to denigrate Brook Lopez because he has scored at least 20 points in 7 of the last 9 games, averaging just about 21 points on 55.9% shooting in that stretch, coming off a 22.11 rebound effort against the Knicks the other night. And I think that's the key, how Wallace, Lopez, and Chris Humphries control the boards here in this game. Listen, Deron Williams is not at 100%. He's been bothered here by a sprained wrist, but still, even though he shot 6 for 17 against against the Knicks on Monday night, he still finished with 16 points and a season-high 14 assists. And Williams against Rajon Rondo, you know, that's a point guard battle that I would pay to watch any night of the week. The Celtics have allowed their opponents to shoot over 50%, just about 51% in each of their last 4 games. They've allowed 100 points or more in 5 of the last 6 games. Again, even though Celtics have won 9 of the last 10 at home in the series, I think that there is a definite change here in the East and the Atlantic Division, and I think the Nets are going up, while the Celtics, not as strong as last year, obviously with the aging players, with Pierce and Garnett anchoring the team as they're trying to infuse the new talent. I think this is a good shot for Brooklyn. Would have preferred if the Nets were getting 4.5 instead of 3.5. You know, it's one of those numbers that you're not quite as enthused about, but I'll still go with Brooklyn as the free selection. That'll do it, guys. Best of luck to you all, and I'll talk to you again on Thursday morning.